Thank you to Violet and the Northern Chumash peoples for starting us off here in this new administration and the grounding of our history. Because I feel like in order to move forward into the future, it's essential that we recognize where we've come from in the past. And here in this land, in this space, that starts with the Chumash peoples, and it goes all the way up through so much great leadership to Mayor Marks, who I'd like to thank for her almost 20 years here at the city. And I think we all owe her. We owe her a lot, and I think she's been great for our city, and I just want to thank her so much. And thank you to everyone on my team who worked tirelessly, so many of you that walked neighborhoods and did the heavy lifting of getting me elected. Especially want to thank the nurses union and the firefighters union for standing with me. I think now more than ever we need to stand with working people. And so I'm proud to have had their endorsement, and I'm excited to continue to work with them and all working people here in San Luis Obispo City. And it's just such an honor and, of course, a surprise. And it's so exciting and thrilling, really, to be chosen to lead this city. Really excited also to be part of a growing progressive movement that is really putting people first. We won, as you probably know, by 47 votes. Yeah. And I've probably talked to about 1,000 people that are certain they are part of that 47. And they're right. They're right. I love that we won by such a small margin, because it just goes to show what we're always trying to say is that every vote matters. Showing up matters. Voting really matters. And I'm especially proud that we ran a 100% positive campaign against a 20-year incumbent, and we're able to win doing that. Yes. I think that's really important to note, especially in today's political climate where negativity has really taken over, that we made a commitment from the beginning to start positive, to stay positive, and my commitment to you is to run a positive administration here at the city level. Because we face so many challenges and opportunities here as a city, San Luis Obispo really is at a crossroads. We're sort of victims of our own success. We have students, businesses, tourists, retirees, and young families all wanting to be in this magical place. And it's a great problem to have, but it is a challenge nevertheless. And so we need to have smart solutions and forward-thinking people and inclusive leadership to find those solutions to the deep desire that people have to want to live here. And how can we create a more inclusive city while still maintaining the essential character and charm that makes San Luis Obispo so special? So I'm committed to having a proactive and fully engaged local city governance here, and I'm inviting all of you to be part of that. This election really proves how essential and important and how much people really need and deserve and want to be heard. That people's dreams and concerns and values are essential, and we need to show up for them and really listen to those and include those. Because together we can create the San Luis Obispo and the world that we want. The voters entrusted me to lead this city, and for that I'm really grateful, but I am not leading this city alone. I'm asking every one of you to show up and lead this city with me. I'm calling on you to join me, because it's not ultimately about me. It's really about all of us. Because just imagine what we can do if we do it together. Together we can create meaningful solutions to homelessness, create more affordable and inclusive housing, invite more diversity here into this community, and create true prosperity. Together we can build neighborhoods that we want to come home to, and a downtown that we want to visit. And together we can be leaders on what is the defining issue of our time, and that is our changing climate. So it's time to get informed, get engaged, and get busy. And that's what I'm going to do for you, and I hope that you're going to do that with me. So thank you all so much for being here today and for being here every day, and I am looking forward to working with all of you in the future to make San Luis Obispo an even better city. So thank you so much, and if you have questions, I'm happy to take questions.
How do you feel today?
I feel great. I mean, I'm just so proud of, and when I say it's not me, it's us, I really am feeling that, you know, I am so proud of us that we were able to, as I said, run positively, run a really values, people-centric campaign and win. And you know, one of my deep desires is to inspire people to do the same. So I hope that all of you will consider getting involved on boards and commissions or running for office and really doing the same. I think it's absolutely possible. So it's really exciting. It's exciting, of course, to be an underdog. It's exciting to win kind of at the last minute. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I feel great.
In terms of climate change, anything specific that you want to talk about with that?
Well, there's so much that we can do. I've already talked to staff about committing to being a net zero city, and I feel like they're on board, and that's absolutely possible. I think we're going to have an amazing council across the board that's going to be supportive of issues around climate change. So I think we're going to have a lot of momentum to do that. So I'm hoping to introduce that idea of committing to a net zero city as soon as possible, just as one example. Really would like to see community choice energy be something that the city, in addition to the county, is aggressively looking at bringing here to the city of San Luis Obispo as another example. Yeah.
Talk about bringing more diversity to the city. How do you want to go about doing that?
More tourists?
More diversity.
Oh, diversity. More tourists? I know tourists are important, but there's a... So that's a great question. It's really challenging to create diversity, but as you might recognize, we live in one of the least diverse cities in the state of California, and definitely the least diverse county in the city. And that's really heavy on my mind. So one of the things, I've already started conversations with folks in HR at Cal Poly, business leaders here, and then if we have local governance partnering on that to actively, at least first of all, acknowledge that we really lack diversity here, and then commit to making steps to invite that or create that. One of the things I'm already working on are working groups of folks that are interested in specific issues, whether they have a formal role with the city or not. I think it's really important. We have so much intellectual capital here in this city to get people in a room that are really ready, willing, and able to have these conversations and start moving us towards solutions. But it's heavy on my mind, and if you want to sign up for that group, yeah, we'd love to have you. Yeah, because one of the problems is, of course, especially Cal Poly's hiring, they'll hire staff or faculty from a more diverse background. They come here and they don't see their community, and so they often leave. And so that's why I feel like we need a governance, business community, university community to join together to try and move as one to create more of that sort of in unison, I'm hoping. Anybody else? So I just want to invite all of you, as you probably know, there's a swearing-in ceremony on December 9th at noon here at City Hall. So I'm sure you're welcome to come to that. And then we'll be having a real victory party this time that evening at 7 o'clock at the Masonic Lodge on Marsh Street. So please come to that as well. And please know that I am absolutely available. I try and get back to people right away. So my phone number, my address, my email address, it's all public. So please reach out to me if you have ideas or concerns, or especially if you want to get involved. So yeah, any more questions? Thank you. Thank you so much.